Hello, I'm Rihoko Kawai, and I'm a leader of the series called Data Driven Society and its Regulation in Top SE Educational Program. Today, I would like to do a brief introduction of this series. This series is a little bit different from others. This series primarily focuses on the law and court cases, not technology. There are two goals for this series. First, on successful completion of this series, a student should be able to demonstrate and understanding basic knowledge of personal data protection and copyright laws in Japan, the US, and Europe. This basic knowledge will be necessary for software engineers and data scientists who will be active in the data-driven society in the future. Second, students should be able to read court cases concerning personal data and copyright and understands issues in practical fields. Lectures are especially customized for software engineers and data scientists and will explain how to read court cases and how the judicial system works in Japan, US, and EU as well. Now, probably you would come up with a question why software engineers and data scientists have to know regulations and laws concerning personal data and IP, even they are not legal department personnel. As you know, data today is fueling an increasing number of businesses. Data become very important in data-driven society, especially personal data and intellectual property. Businesses collect, keep, and analyze personal data and give customers personalized customer experience, automated marketing, messaging, etc. These are all depend on the quality and the volume of data. There are regulations and laws about personal data utilization in each country. Businesses must develop systems that comply with these laws. If the illegal use or breach of data happen, businesses are ending up with enormous fine. Let me give you some example. In EU, Ireland's Data Protection Authority, the Data Protection Commissioner, DPC, fined WhatsApp, which is an application by Facebook, now Meta in the United States. DPC fined a total of 225 million euro, approximately 29.3 billion yen in September 2021. That penalty for Facebook at the time was for failing to properly inform users about how their personal information is shared. This failure violated GDPR, that is the EU's personal information protection rule. Needless to say, there are laws for protecting intellectual property. Businesses need IP strategy in patent, trademarks, trade secrets, copyright works, etc. And a lot of businesses use open software. Lawsuits are often brought in IP area. For example, Sun Microsystems later merged into Oracle, sued Google for copyright infringement for copying Java API code without permission in the development of the Android OS. So, software engineers and data scientists should be aware personal data and IP regulations at the beginning of designing the system or whatever they are dealing with. And last, please let me explain current courses in this series more specifically. There are two courses for now. One is Data-Driven Society and Privacy, and lectures about basic knowledge of Japanese, US, and EU personal data protection laws. Class sessions consist of not only classroom lecture, but also a group project where students summarize a court case together and give a presentation about the case to the class. The other is software and copyright. This class consists of classroom lecture and a moot court. This year, students simulated Google versus Oracle in a moot court, which is a case concerned whether the Java API was copyrighted work, which I have mentioned in the previous slide. Well, here is an excerpt from the student evaluation questionnaire about the classes. Let me read some of the comments that students gave us. I gained a deeper understanding and interest in domestic and international privacy laws through explanations with cases and team exercise. And it was a very interesting class for the purpose of learning about U.S. judicial proceedings. And number 3, it was a good opportunity to think deeply about software use and content use through the moot court. And this student said, I have many opportunity to build a new system using open source software, and other companies' packages. This course gave me a chance to think about software development from a legal point of view. He's a software engineer. And number 5, I felt that I could understand a great deal about copyright and rights through a series of actual court proceedings. I think it was important that I was able to think by myself while discussing with my fellow students in the preparation time by setting myself as a party to the actual trial. As you can see, many students indicated that the group work discussions and moot court helped them to understand the case from the perspective of the parties involved. This is for all, and I hope this introduction video helps you understand data-driven society and its regulation series. Thank you very much for watching.